Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I'm doing another game on the Atari 50th anniversary celebration. Really like this collection. It's got a lot of neat stuff. And what I really like, it's not... There are some games on here that wouldn't really stand up as a purchase, but as part of this museum tour, here, let's check out this cool thing. And there's a lot of them like that. Not so much Gravatar. I think I've done a video about how good the 2600 version of Gravatar is, but I wanted to show when I was first dabbling around, my first impressions video, I was trying to figure out where are some of these games, because these ones you could just hit play and away you go. But the one that I'm interested in is to do with the Atari 7800. I have never played this machine, nor the 5200. There's a whole bunch of chapters of the Atari world that I've never dabbled in. I know there are emulators, I just never really went into any of them, because by the time I was getting into Atari of yesteryear, most of these games had been surpassed. But now that I've actually got them sitting, presented to me on a plate, let's try out a 7800 game. And so for this, I wanted to show the flaw I had before. If I go down the list, I can look at stuff about the 7800, the different controllers it had. But for this video, I want to play Asteroids. I want to play the 7800 version of Asteroids. I only know the 2600 and the arcade classic. The 7800 version, I don't know. And I know a lot of people love the 2600 version. I mentioned before I don't. So what's the 7800 like? Let's try it out here. I'm going to hit play. And let's just check what the controls are, if I can. Oh, I guess I can't. We're right into it. Oh, maybe I can now. Yes. What are the controls? Okay, so thrust and directions and fire. Okay, very much like the Asteroids arcade version on this collection. Let's try this out. Again, this is probably my first 7800 game I've ever played. Let's give it a whirl. Ooh. Huh. Ooh. Well, it's a damn sight better than the 2600 one as far as looks. Although, interestingly, your ship is kind of basically the same glorified triangle, which makes sense. That's what the arcade game is like. But then, having said that, the UFO is much more detailed, and this one is, like, my ship is not. Whoa! Oh, hyperspace. Hyperspace will save you in a lot of situations. I'm kind of intrigued how they've got the thrust as, like, the left... Ooh! Darn it. The left trigger on the PlayStation controller, that's, at first I was like, when I was playing the arcade version, I was like, why would they put thrust onto the trigger? But then I guess if you're a modern gamer... Die! If you're a modern gamer, you wouldn't necessarily know what button to push, and I guess this is a decent compromise of like, okay, with a modern video game thing in your hands, what are you going to use for moving forward? I guess the gas pedal, for lack of a better description. For people who are used to racing games, this would be the button you press. So, okay. Yeah, this is not bad, you know. I'm liking this. Ooh, what was that sound? Did I gain a life, or was that the little UFO showing up? Nope. Okay. There's a little one, I think. Huh. Ooh, now we're getting tough. Gotta say, this is impressing me. Look at that spinning one. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, you see how some of them spin? Totally not possible on the 2600, nor even the arcade version. Weird that those are so detailed, and yet my ship is just a yellow arrow. Why would they not make that more complicated looking? Why would they not give the ship that you fly more detail? I don't know. Still, pretty interesting experience for me as a big Asteroids fan to now play a 7800 version. Whoa! I thought I was dead there. Oh my goodness. Okay, out of here. Glad to see there's some good intelligence as to where hyperspace will place you. Having said that, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to becoming more and more familiar with the games. Oh, that was bad. The games. Oh, hey, that's not fair. Okay, well, there we go. I am looking forward to all the games that are on this collection, things that I would have walked past in my emulating history and my game playing history, because being a 2600 guy, that's my focus. 5200, 7800, Jaguar, Lynx. Well, okay, I did play a little bit of Lynx, but this is going to be interesting. And there's even Atari computer games on here, the 400 and the 800. Never touched those in my life. As an Atari guy, this is going to be a really interesting deep dive. Anyway, just thought I'd try out my first 7800 game, Asteroids. Very cool. And until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.